Guys, welcome back to another episode of the Lars Nootbaar career thing, whatever you want to call it. Basically, what I play is Lars Nootbaar, only Lars Nootbaar. Pretty much only Lars Nootbaar throughout this entire series, but one episode where Albert was one home run shy of passing Babe Ruth, so we decided to do it. But World Series time. This is the 8th season, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, the 8th season. Did not make the World Series here because we were hurt. I think we won it this season. Then we won back to back. Then we got swept in the first round here. Then we went back to back again. Tried to go back to back to back. But for some reason, we just can't win 3 straight World Series, and we lost to the Red Sox this year, in that year, I believe. No, Toronto. It was Toronto. We lost to Toronto here, and now we're trying to go win another one. So that's what we win here. We win this one. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in 9 years, and we've been there 6 times. Five out of if we don't win this one, it's 4 out of 9. It's not too bad, but I'd rather have 5 out of 9. So let's hop into this. It's gonna be raining here in this game. We got Pallant to the mound, who hasn't looked too good here in the postseason. He's supporting a 5.40 ERA. I'm gonna be making a poll. Or I'm gonna have two teams, 2 players. Whichever one gets the most votes is the new series we're gonna be starting after this one's over. We have the 2 teams we have is the Angels and the Rangers. And then the 2 players I have right now, I have Byron Buxton, but I also want to add a starting pitcher. So that's why I'm looking at like the most underrated starting pitchers in 2022. Joe Musgrove wouldn't be a bad one. Joe Musgrove would not be a bad one.
Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up.
I like that
It's the
idea.
Houston Astros, the St. Louis Cardinals.
With Joe Musgrove.
John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic.
He's a decently young
Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps.
Both overrated and underrated
just
players.
trying to stay in the moment, but I'll tell you,
Sean
the
Murphy,
home team
Alejandro
especially,
Kirk.
it's so
Is that
all
each
the energy
position?
in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road.
Starting pitcher overrated Garrett Cole. Zach Gallen would be actually really fun. He's on a team that's not good offensively. What is up, Brandon? Yes, we were playing the Astros in the World Series. They are actually the wild card out of the American League. They had to fight their way through. They had to win the wild card game against the former champs, Toronto. They beat them. They swept the Yankees, I believe it was. Or I think they swept the Yankees. I think that's what they were facing. Either them or the Tigers. Then they won the NLCS in 6. We had to go through the wild card team of the Pirates, which took a game from us. And then I think we had to go up against the Padres or the Giants. I think it was. I think we swept them. Or they may have took a game, but yes, we are against them. But yeah, I'm going to be putting a poll up once I figure out the starting pitcher that I want to put on there. And whichever one gets the most votes by the end of the poll is the series, will be the player or the team that I will start the new series with. And that's going to be an error. And they're not going to get the run at third. Right now I'm choosing between Zach Gallen,
play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to
Joe
execute
Musgrove.
cleanly. At first baseman, he's got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base.
Let's look at the fantasy sleepers, maybe, for pitchers. This can give me
Runner
more.
on at first
No.
with one gone. And next to hit for Houston, Alexander Canario. Second inning here, no score.
I do relief. You know when you're going to be starting. With relief, it's hard because you have to play almost every game. What a play. I thought about doing a closer, but it's hard to player walk as a closer. I'm pretty sure you probably could, but we'd have to play almost every game. Reed Demers would not be, but Mitch Keller is another one I was thinking about.
Not just at the plate, but also in the field.
Like Shane Baz.
World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds
Bases are loaded.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely
Bases
careful
loaded.
with him.
A 1-0 game. Bottom of the second. Come on,
Be
do it.
careful because he can hit it a long way.
You got me to pop up.
Center field. Torres on the move. He's got it, and that is the inning.
Yo, Brandon, give me, if you could think of any, like, you know, underrated, like, a really, like, hella underrated starting pitchers. They could be young players, like, they can't be older than, like, 35. Cause at least when I have this series go for, like, at least 10 seasons, like this one. But, like, any, like, you know, pitchers you think are underrated. Like a Zach Gallen or like a Joe Musgrove.
Ripped to right, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, you know, I start wondering,
John Gray from that one. John Gray from the Rangers wouldn't be bad.
Now on for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. He is quite an athlete.
Aaron
You look
Ashby.
around the other sports, basketball,
Jesus
football,
Lazarde.
he could thrive in one of those sports too. On the ground, right side.
So 2-1 game here. 2-1. That's through Cortez. The Yankees are a pretty good team.
Lars Nootbaar, the next to hit. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is.
Oh, we need a clutch up. Hold up. We're 0 for 3 to start this World Series. Hold on.
You're talking about someone that can steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Swing and a miss.
Bro, they got good pitchers, bro. They have good pitchers.
And that is that.
It's gonna be a struggle.
A 3-2 ball game.
3-2 ball game here. We just had an at bat. We could get lucky and get one of the ninth, but I doubt it.
In the air, right side.
We got that. We've left too many runners on base this game. We had the bases loaded. We popped it up.
Maybe caught that one off the edge just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We need to capitalize. No, we lose game 1. It's alright, they take game 1 here in St. Louis. I struggled majorly. I went 0 for 5, I think. I left way too many runners on base. That's my fault. I left way too many runners on base. Way too many on base. Went 0 for 5. Let me see how many I left on. Like me left on. Right there, it's 1 I left on. With the bases loaded at one point? I could have sworn the bases were loaded. Am I dumb? With the bases loaded in like the second or the first? I could have swore. Two, three, four. I left four on there. So I left about four, maybe five on. That ain't good. And we lost. Damn. When we lose game one, we just got. Hey, it's plain simple. This is plain simple. We just gotta win. We gotta win again. We just gotta keep winning. So let's see. So yeah, Houston beat Toronto in the wild card, then swept the #1 team in the American League in the Texans and the Rangers. Swept them. The Tigers swept the Yankees, and then Houston went on to win in 6. They were up 3-0 on the Tigers, and the Tigers took 2. Almost completed 3-0, but couldn't. And now we down 1-0 to the Astros. They have good pitching though, so like. I need to capitalize on facing these righties. They have a lefty coming up. They took the first. The Astros did yes indeed did take game 1. They beat us by 1. I had at bats. I had 2 at bats. One with the bases loaded, and I popped it up. So that's right there. 4 I left on. Then I left another. Then I left someone else again on like first. So I left about 5 on that game. I think we might do Joe Musgrove maybe.
And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for game 2, Chris.
Well, winning game 1 on the road was huge, Boog, and they could.
Yeah, he does have the he doesn't. I mean, they are a good team. I mean, the Padres have a good offense.
And if it goes the other way, the series
but I was also thinking about Carolina's ring name.
as we change venues for the next 3 games. First pitch coming your way next.
Because, you know, the Giants aren't too good of a team. This is a very important game. We need to win this game because the next 3 games of the series is in Houston. And if they go up 2-0 with 3 straight games at home, it does not favor us.
3-2 down.
3-2.
The right-hander gives up the
Walk him. 2-out walk.
That's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really
Carlos for being a good one. Capitalize.
Torres, a guy the Yankees acquired for Aroldis Chapman back in 2016.
He is fearless. You can't tell if he's been in this league for 8 years or 2 years.
I was thinking Luis Castillo.
Righty delivers. Hit
That's a
hard,
base hit.
base
Because
hit.
Castillo is only
So
like
runner aboard to strike
29
the
as
inning.
well.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man.
Here's a big power threat. Yordan Alvarez. Grounded out
All
his
bases
first
are
time.
loaded for Yordan. He's 0 for 5. Yeah, I know. They beat the Yankees, and now I have to root for the Phillies. Got it. Which I hate. I have to root for the Phillies, but I don't want the Astros to win. The only reason I want the Astros to win is for Trey Mancini and Yordan. And Bregman's cool too. Bregman's cool. Bregman's cool.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now it's the power speed combo. Lars Nootbaar. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
I think we might do Joe Musgrove. I like that idea. I like that. I like that idea. He's on a team that he's not on like a powerhouse team. Oh, can you get together? He's in there as like 2 RBI base hits. There we go. Capitalize with those runners in scoring position.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it up for the line drive knock. And now they've got some speed on first.
We can win if we can split the 2 games at home here to start. I feel a little bit better because at least then we can afford to lose 1 game on the away series in Houston. We can afford to lose maybe hopefully just 1 of the 3 games. You got that?
Right field. Nootbaar makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Now batting second baseman, Labor.
One out, base is empty. So next up for Houston, Magneuris Sierra.
The designated hitter, Magneuris Sierra.
Here's your 1.
That's gone. The one, and they just made a 1-run game.
And it's gone. With 1 swing, he quiets the crowd. His 2nd home run of the series, and they cut into the lead. It's 2-1.
Oh, Jeff Albert and Mike Maddox will not return in 2023 for the Cardinals.
You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long.
Cardinals will increase payroll. Are optimistic on Arenado and want a true starting rotation.
One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces
that's a good pitch.
contact consistently.
Ah, he got me to jam it. He got me to pop it up.
On the move to his left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. So 1 left for the Cardinals. They lead it 2-1.
Do not trade the guy we just drafted.
Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
We just drafted Gordon Grossovo, and he looks really good.
The first thing you think about is defense. You think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give him one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Oh my God! Why am I swinging? I want that pitch back, man. I could have easily crushed that, but hey, it looks like we might be taking game 2. We up 4-1, and we take game 2. There we go. We split the first 2 games of the series. Now we go on the road for 3 straight in Houston. Great pitching from Jeff Pennock, whatever. 5 innings. He pitched into the 6th. Yordan did hit a dinger, so did the 0 dude, but We went 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs. DeYoung 2 for 3 with a double and an RBI. Bucks with a 2-run bomb, and Royce Lewis with a homer.
For the Astros.
There we go. 3 straight in Houston. Got David Peterson on the mound. He's going up against Michael McGreevy, who in 2 starts in the postseason gave up no runs. At least he didn't give up any. He didn't give up any earned runs. That is awesome. He gave up just no earned runs in 2 starts in the postseason. Beautiful. I mean, David Peterson's also 277. Yep. Here we go.
Nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. From Minute Maid Park in Houston, the World Series on MLB this show. Just about to get started. And showing the mound for Houston in this one.
If you're standing up there looking at that.
On David Peterson. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker.
You ain't gonna be able to see. Yeah, go for the
Sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So up next, Austin Wells.
Basically, you just do, I don't know if there's actually a World Series mode. I don't know if there is, but basically what I do is I just play franchise and play the playoffs in 5 minutes and play the World Series.
And brings it in at the wall. 2 left for the Astros. We played an inning, no score.
I think you can go to like play now and like I think you might be able to select like make the thing like the World Series maybe. I know you can do that in Madden, make it the Super Bowl, but
Pitch. That's a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice line drive to the full side, headed out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. 0 for 1, he hit into a fielder's choice his first time.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
that's what it's wrong. I got you swing happy. I was swing happy on that. That's my bad.
1 down. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Lars Nootbaar.
There we go. Split the gap. That's a double. Our first extra base hit, I believe, of the World Series.
Always feels amazing getting the job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Pretty much just.
So up next, Lars Nootbaar. This guy with light tower power.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
They got Clay Holmes. Good pitch.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
1-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Packed house here at Minute Maid. One and two here. Stays alive.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Boom, base hit.
Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. So, Siggy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Ruby.
And now it's Josh Naylor for the 4th time tonight. Alvarez leads off first with one away. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only one away. 1st and 2nd, one out. And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Here's a high fly ball out to center.
Hey, we're up. Hey, you might be taking game 3.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put
Let's
yourself
go.
up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
Go.
Our final line score tonight.
Still gave up no earned. McGreevy has still yet to give up an earned run in the postseason.
For the Astros, 3 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 18 runners on base.
Went 2 for 5. Goal Arenado with a 3-run bomb, and Carlson with a homer, a double, and a 4 RBI night. We'll try to go to 3 games, a 3-1 game. We'll try to go up 3-1 here.
Welcome to the show,
Again,
baseball fans.
here in Houston.
Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. In Game 3 of the World Series, the St. Louis Cardinals got a win.
We beat them in Game 3.
7-3.
We're up 3. We're up 2-1.
Series lead into Game 4.
We look to try to take a 3-1 series lead.
Baseball from the Lone Star State. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Houston Astros. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already, but I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before, even when you're
Here we
down.
go.
All right, just about set to go.
Luis Garcia.
Starting on the mound in this one, Luis
Hey, Luis
Garcia.
Garcia, we have our guy. This guy has decent hits per nine.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of
Plus
keeping
the straight
hitters off
circle,
balance.
slider, cutter,
It's one of
fastball.
those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Yeah, so I think in the short term, I think you can expect this really
The 2-1
back for the Jets, only because it's hard for a guy. I know Christian McCaffrey was like, I didn't have a practice to get on the field. Yeah.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field.
That's dropping.
And that keeps the inning alive.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is bat stays in the zone on the lane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on the lane.
So 1 out, nobody out. Labor Torres up to hit. Torres, a guy the Yankees acquired for Aroldis Chapman back in 2016.
He is fearless. You can't tell if he's been in this league for 8 years or 2 years.
And there's a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
RB2, maybe a strong flex consideration.
Now
I think because of Michael Carter's passing game acumen and the fact that
for anything more, this guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Good slider. Great slider.
Came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
It deserves a save.
I mean, he has a way of making you feel seen.
Bundle car and motorcycle insurance at geico.com.
So 2 down, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars
You're up.
Nootbaar, 1 for 2. The next pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. Couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Oh, I hit right to him.
Back here in Houston, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, all set to get us started. Bottom 5. Josh Naylor.
A lot of passes against him, and that can limit Dak's upside for sure. And that's what we've seen so far with the Bears not allowing many
Hammer, base hit, and aboard on the leadoff single. So 2 down now, and here is Lars Nootbaar. Good contact guy, good defender. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second.
Oh, what am I swinging at? Safe. There's a 1-1.
That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And a pitch. On the ground, right side.
Hey, we took. Hey, it was 2-1. Now it's 2-2 though. We do have the lead back. Can we keep it since it's 6 or 7? And we go up 3 games to 1. We're up 3-1 in the series now. We've had. This has been great. We lost the first game. We win the second. We win the second at home. We split the first 2 home games. We split the first 2 games with St. Louis. Then we go on. We've won 2 straight in Houston in this 3-game series. Now we have a chance to possibly sweep the 3-game series in Houston and win the World Series.
This week here in week 8, which one of them, if you're starting them, which one do you like more?
I'm continuing to lean on Jonathan Foreman. I think that he's the better option. It is worth.
Okay, let's go try sweep the three-game away series in Houston and try to win the World Series.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. The Cards got a win over the Astros in Houston, 3-2. And that'll do it for today's postseason recap. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
We go Montgomery on the mound for us, Severino on the mound for them. Severino 2-0 with a 0.89 ERA. Monty 1-1 with a 4.09 ERA. So a little bit more of a tougher matchup for us here than it is for them. I mean, Monty has thrown 2 perfect games in the postseason in his career. So maybe, I don't know, maybe he comes out has a vintage game here to win the World Series. Like he threw a perfect game against the Braves one year. Threw a perfect game against, I forgot who it was. Threw another perfect game in the next playoff. He's had a crazy career in the postseason. He's probably the only player ever to throw a perfect game in the postseason, I think, or at least the only player to ever throw 2 perfect games in their career in the postseason.
Series so far, and the excitement. Ready to go. Our starting pitcher in this
We're up
one,
1-0. This guy has hits per 9, 87.
What do we
So
need to know?
The last time out, he's only able to complete 4 innings, but really battled. Didn't have
Ooh, on that. Oh, I hit right to the first baseman. That ain't my fault. I was on that.
And it's caught for the out. Here's Josh Naylor.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
And that one is lifted in the air. Nootbaar drifts towards it and makes the grab. And that's the inning. 1 left for Houston, and it remains 1-0. Lars Nootbaar getting ready to hit. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great.
He's a lefty pitch.
They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Oh, that ball's drilled. He's gonna catch it.
Racing makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He'll score the sac fly, and they lead by 4.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from there.
Matthew Barefoot up next for the Astros. Grounded out his first time up.
Number 21, Matthew Barefoot.
Now one out to right.
Look at that. It's a 2-run game here.
We played 3 here in Game 5. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Astros 2. Back here in Houston, John Jobby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, McNary Sierra.
McNary Sierra.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. And a quick out, number one.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Number 2, shortstop, Brett.
And now, Patrick Mazeika. Perez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's a rocket into the outfield. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting him at bat. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, flipped it into the outfield, that's one of those.
And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Severino kicks deals.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit. This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Here we go. Runners at the corners.
Lars Nootbaar now at the plate.
Yeah, Ryan.
Makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. 1 down, base is empty. Ripped on a line.
I hit too hard.
Barefoot makes the play. 2-away.
It was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's great.
Joey Wiener up next for the Astros for the 4th time tonight. 0-2 now. In the air, right field. Nootbaar settles under it. Out.
Oh, we might be. We're up 5-2 here in the bottom of 7. This might be it. It's 6-2. We might have just won the World Series again.
Right-hander kicks deals. That one way outside. 2 balls and a strike. Kicks and fires. Fouls one off. 2-2. Isbell leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air out to center. Sierra under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom part of the order. 7, 8, 9. 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Astros 2. Now at the plate, Greg Jones. The Astros in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. They need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Calls it in for the out.
If we win the World Series, we lost game 1 of the World Series. We won game 2. We won game 3. We won game 4, and we won it in 5. We swept the Astros.
Special team.
We swept the Astros in the 3-game series in Houston to win the series. We lost the first game at home. We won the second at home, and then we won 3 straight on the road in Houston to win the World Series for the 5th time in 9 seasons.
Back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions.
It's 4 times we did not win the World Series. The first year we got hurt, we were out for the entire season. The team was like fourth in the league, fourth in the division.
Where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series
2025.
champions. For Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Chung.
16th World
This has been
Series
the World
championship.
Series on MLB The Show.
Royce Lewis with 3 for 5 with a homer and 3 RBIs. We were 1 for 4. Jordan, he tried. He went 1 for 4 with a 2-run bomb. But we win it. Royce Lewis, World Series MVP. We were the playoff MVP in the National League. Jordan was the postseason MVP for the American League. We were the postseason MVP again for 30 years straight. And we win the World Series. Lost game 1, then we won 4 games in a row to win the World Series. 1 at home, and then 3 straight in Houston. And let me go show you guys who we have as free agents. Carlson, we have locked up for they locked him up for 3 years, but Wynn has 1 more year of arbitration. Hader, he's still here for 4 years. McGreevy's here for about 4. Otani's still here for a little bit. Royce Lewis still here. So Joey Bart's a free agent. They signed back into about 2, but Arenado's here for about 3. Monty's a free agent. I think Palante's a free agent. Isbell is 2 years. Bobby Bradley's a free agent. Austin Allen's a free agent. Justin Brawl's a free agent. Drew Waters a free agent. DeYoung's gonna be a free agent. Thad's a free agent. We have a lot of players are free agents this year. A lot of players are going to be free agents this year. I hope to God this man finally freaking retires, bro. Let's go advance to see who retires. Your manager, Stunner Gonzalez, has decided to retire. Oh, we will have 5 days to negotiate contracts with the players. Retired players. He didn't retire, bro. Albert Goldschmidt retired, bro. Corbin Burns is retired. Bro, Nicholas Castellanos just retired. Why are you people not retiring, bro? I don't understand. Maybe they're free agents? No. Burns. Yeah, all these players are free agents this year. So why are you people retiring? Garrett Cole's done retired. Domingo, you're mine. Retired. Kevin Gossman. Retired. Frankie Montas. Will Myers. All these players retired before Albert Pujols and Paul Goldschmidt. Ray Soler, Blake Snell, Giancarlo Stanton, Noah Syndergaard, Jameson Taiwan, Michael A. Taylor, who's like 39, Zach Wheeler. Well, good old Albert says, yeah, no, we're not retiring yet. It's manual. That's manual. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow for, oh, not tomorrow, I'll see you guys Monday for the start of the new season for episode 66 for the 10th season of this series. I'll see you guys then. Peace.